Now imagine living in a community where childbirth becomes a gamble and medical emergencies met with despair rather than hope as a result of the lack of health facility. This is the situation in Gomoa, Dunkwa, a community in the Gomoa West district of the Central region, as residents struggle to access health care. The sick, particularly pregnant women and children, are carried on motorbikes to nearby health facilities to access health care since there are no stationary vehicles in the community. There have been instances where pregnant women have lost their children because they could not reach a health facility on time to access health care. Central Regional Correspondent Calvis Tete has more in the following report.
This is Gomoa Dunkwa, a farming community in the Gomoa West district of the Central region. It has a population of a little over 2,000. The growing population of the community does not correlate with its health infrastructure, making it difficult to access health care for the sick. Ideally, the availability of pharmaceutical dispensing shops would have administered first aid to the sick, but that is not the case as there are none in the community. The sick sometimes rely on the benevolence of nearby residents with vehicles to convey them to the hospital, as there is no stationary vehicles in the community. There have been instances where the sick are carried on the shoulders of individuals who trek miles to neighboring communities to access health care. Here are some residents of the town speaking to ChannelOne News about their struggles.
So, instead anka yenya baby a wobotum yenya first aid ana bibide ya aboa no yenya chiseni na ye de no ko the next town eye Gomoa na ofi gom ho no so odekọ no okwan no so nye nti sometimes aya na ogba ebira kakra na ohowo wom no odoso
ohawo da ye do okronye shape compound na another ayasabia yenyi bi nti se ya moa ye ho na se yenya bibi ti da chimp compound nsi hanom a ochina bi mina na bia oti hanom okwaefum na se bibi aboa bi tina bi kana another yaren kitinkiti bi ha won at once na du bia ento ama wonfa onyaka na onfa no kwa ayasabia no na ebia na asamboni bi asi
hospital someday how can see bebre the team of Komha any clinic wa any pharmacy wa the lowest drugstore any bi wa so bande obimpo no ho kan adwumpo a wa de ebusuana wo nipa no ho aka no wo pekwan bi do no noko the next time oye Gomoa na wo hwe na onya na yarsa ho nti ya ha one de oso ha
ayasabia na onam na bi yenti pi na se yala baby ho anadwe na ato ne ba na onam na bi yenti na oba na wefim ana asore na no sompo wide den wefim obi awo kana yezi so obi awo kana ye bla papa ansana obi yara nchanpo bi ho nchan wefim onam la ayasabia na yenti.
Not only is the community struggling with access to health care, but the road infrastructure of the area is a problem. The bumpy and dusty nature of the road makes it difficult for commuters to commute, particularly during the rainy season as the road becomes slippery.
Yeno kwan so ye obi asirasa kalpo kodu bia na bi ha nti obi frɛ wo ogwa anada ekropon
frɛ kal wo ogwa na ekropon wo se kal kra bi nyi kroma kal bi nyi oda kropon
kwan zimumye kanka kokuna fi ho na be Dunkwa han Gomoa Dunkwa han kokuna zin ye kra sensu te kakra bia kal ko nyi nti so offenders afi ogwa ba ye kwansin ko nka wo gye bele 5 cedi na 2 cedi na wo gye 10 cedi
sister ba ku bi owo soro oyin na tama awoka na nka ole onya kale 70 bere ne tan wa ha nti ya ma okwo wo ekrampo wa nya ne ba nti ya ma okwo ha wo bebre mu na chi so obi so ho a oyin edu tama nka ole obenya kale odbo ko itume ma mo hwere ne ba
nti e da ma se ya nya kala na je de ye de ya mam no wode ye de won fa moto na ye de won arashi e wo hospital. But so yarubo anadwo krampo de no po de o yaro eho kese se britie mu ye nya moto mu amfa wa ano yakopan ye wadom kra na wonkwa efri wonsa.
Leadership of the community through their own initiative have embarked on a fundraising campaign to raise funds for the construction of a health facility since the authorities have turned a blind eye to their plight.
Chip compound, yes, yes, no. Him what? See, I down holding the electro blocks. Mrs. Already in schedule foundation, nothing. And in there, you have from where we them are holding no. So, yes, you may have been made you. And the room crab, no more transfer, maybe canal. And so, if you have hospital, because I had no way fair. Yeah, first are there, chip compound.
A population of about 1,500, which cannot even boast of a drugstore or a chip compound or a clinic. In fact, it's very bad. And such thing has gone on for a long time that we are praying for, that we may have a good place where people may take a basic clinical needs that will help some of the farmers, some of the market women, some of the pregnant women, and mostly the children. It's very, very hard to us. But now, as the community has taken it upon itself, we will do our best so that we can put up a chip compound that will cater for at least some of the basic needs.
The lack of clinic or a chips compound here in Gomoa Dunkwa has pushed leadership of the community to mobilize themselves financially to start building a clinic or a chips compound. This, they believe, will take care of their health needs. However, they're also complaining about their roads, and they believe authorities would address that. Channel One News, Gomoa Dunkwa.